Good morning, the great brand ambassadors. Good afternoon and good evening to everyone according to your location around the globe. What a beautiful morning from Abuja, Nigeria. This is Pastor Paul, 360 degree from Abuja on ice on non-passive daily trumpet as see the heart. I believe everybody knows that the matter is very, very hot right away. How are we? And for those of us that attended the run webinar, I hope you are going to sleep in the afternoon because sleep will disappear throughout this morning because of the bomb. I know I could not because I'm just coming back from the all night. So I was also awake, but I did not. But my mind is with me now as a scenario. So I want to give you hot as the matter the hot. Before I do that, let me wish our giant Martin Degamo happy new year. Yes, that man has been so committed and faithful, serving the general population meritoriously. So, without sentiment, without bias, and so on and so forth, So, God must energize him, give him more energy to continue to carry all of us along. And you can see, I think with a time from now, according to the observation from our CEO, very soon, when you hear this date in history, Martin Dudamo will be there. Yes, as a man who also championed the biggest, the cause of the biggest company on earth, not only biggest company, but the first ever company that has incorporated the humanity into the profit of the company. And you can imagine, first history, and then one of the champion, one of the propagator, one of the person that, one of the relentless fellow that says, this thing is, it made so many of us and a lot of others to march on, to continue pressing on until this fateful day that even the blind and the dumb can feel the heat of ONPASSIVE. Thank God for your life. God will keep you. God will bless you. You will reap the fruit of your labor and your generation to the as many as possible will enjoy what you have sowed, the seed that you have sowed in ONPASSIVE. Thank you very much. Most of us, particularly, I will be there in spirit, in the celebration. Yes, all of us, the ONPASSIVE family, we are there in spirit, even not physically, because of some barriers. Yes, that is, by the way. Now let's move to the heat. We woke up this morning, yesterday morning, with what? With a purple in our what? In our OES. And a lot of us, some of us are asking, when again, another one, NTA. So, my friend, this is the authentication that you want to make, you want to share earnings from this great company called ONPASSIVE. So if you have anything, any reservation, you are on your own. Please, as long as, whether you are a founding member, whether you are an affiliate, as long as you have your access, you have registered your name in OES, you just have to do that. So, and earlier the better. Is that okay? Please do that. It's a very simple thing. Immediately you log in, you just get the pop-up, then you read. Take your time and read through. But for those of us that will read and will not understand, you can call, you can ask questions with the real question with reference to the particular point, not for you to start calling or start asking for somebody to start explaining all from the beginning to the end. No, you just have to read it on your own. Then when you did not understand any of the point, you can look for any leader, you can call any leader, any, including my own humble self, for the literal meanings. Because even if you get some of the legal interpretation, you still not understand. But if you want the legal interpretation, ask me, I will give you. Yeah, I hope you know that I am a law student. Yes, I'll give you. But nevertheless, but one thing you must know is that everybody need to accept that as long as you are a member of the family, because that is what will guarantee you that okay, you want to belong to the family. Then one other thing after that is the nationality. You know, you might have feel your nationality before, but you see it open again for your selection. For example, if you are a Nigerian, select Nigeria and save. But I think from my own observation and experience now so far, I discovered that even if you save it, if you log in the next time, it's still open. So which means there is a time that it will be permanently saved. Maybe it is open up for another process ahead. You know, we are talking about O-Verify, KYC. You are going to what, you know, as a matter of fact, your valid government approved ID will be required. And government of where? Government of a particular nation. So now, I may be at that point of doing all that. I think maybe that is when your nationality will be saved permanently with respect to your what? To your ID, because you know it has been saved, it was there all along, by opening up yesterday and then refusing to save permanently, meaning there is something that is cooking behind. All right, are you okay? Then do the needful, sign your word, the pop-up in your ecosystem immediately. Okay, now let's look at the brief. But the fact that I said I was not in the meeting did not mean I did not have access to what our CEO said. Of course, you know, I should. So now let me just run through it so that for those of us that will get more, you want to get more explanation, you want to get more understanding. Oh yeah, let's go. Now the first one from Monday 29, that thing will begin to happen. Yes, that thing will begin to happen. That is, those of you that have pending withdrawals, it will begin to drop. And like you know, the volume is much. So that will batch by batch, but some of us, some of you, I know God just you have to pray again. So if you want to, you know, between Monday 29 and Wednesday 31st, our executive bonus is ending Wednesday 31st. And a lot of us, we apply because we want to enjoy that thing. That has been our prayer, you know. If you have been praying, your own might be among the early. Our own will be among, let me not say your own, so I will not want to exempt myself. Our own will be among the one within the first 3 days, but it depends on your believing factor. So, and I believe you have to solidify your belief strongly so that it happens, that we enjoy the 50% executive bonus too in our account. All right. Okay. Now, the term and conditions of that pop-up. Let me tell you, you can read if you have a family account, other accounts you are managing. It's just for you to read only one account. In one account, read to the end. Then the rest one you don't need to read again. The next one, immediately log in. You just accept and submit, accept and submit, accept and submit. Even 30 seconds is even too much for you to do that thing. But the only time you need there is for the reading, and the reading is only one you can read. But the truth is that there is nobody that will read and reject, except if the person have another thing insight. If not, I don't think so. So if it's not even convenient and you want to find something, if you are not done with the reading and you have important thing to check in your back office or your records, then you can just go ahead at your convenient time, continue reading. Yes. Okay, so from 29, what happened? 29 is Monday. From Monday, the pending withdrawal will begin to show. So from Monday now, let's continue to check our what? Our withdrawing addresses or whatever account or wallet or whatever. Just once in a while, just be checking. I know some people will be checking it per second. But nevertheless, you can check 3 times, morning, afternoon, evening, yes. So that, the 6 hours in between is something. Anything can happen. Is that okay? All right. And, like you say it's going to be gradual. Now the volume, the quantity will grow until they all are flush out. Then again, point two, he said, you can imagine how long we have been using our O Connect, and our CEO said from the beginning that there is going to be another version of O Connect. So this one we have been using since April. Now, and he said from after 31st, from Wednesday next week, we are not going to use that again. We are going into the new O Connect. Hey! Oh boy, I can't wait. I can't wait for the new verse. Hey, see me how I'm enjoying this one now. Can you imagine? So from that time now, I'll begin to yeah, different one. Oh my God. Look at how I am. Look at enjoy me. Look at this. The clarity, the image, the sound, everything is so unique. And this the one that is coming is greater than this one though. So you cannot begin to imagine how it's going to look like. Okay, so now he said, if you really want to enjoy the 90 days package for this very O Connect, then you have to subscribe your account between now and that Wednesday next week. That is what the point two is saying. And that he said, okay, now because he said the company will not accept money for this particular launch package. The launch package that is 90 days for 125 per month, and then minus 1 month, and a lot of other considerations for us that we have been enjoying it. So all of that stop on Wednesday. I hope we are getting it now. So from Wednesday now, this money we are paying now, 143 for 90 days plus 107 and all of for Connect will stop. So a new plan, a new package, a new amount will show up. So if you did not activate till that time, you are not going to. That means you until the time before you will know how much you are going to pay and which category, which duration, and so. But if you want to enjoy it the way I'm enjoying it this one now, the launch package, then try and do it before Wednesday. Or no, before Wednesday, so that you enjoy the launching package. Because why will you not feed the first thing? How will you not? So try. All right. Or okay, then he said number three, he said a few days later the new release of Okone will commence and it will be called the commercial release. That is what we are going commercial. You understand now? That is the one. That is the one that people will run. People will craze. Organization will craze. Government will craze. Hey, for it, they will look for it. They will embrace it with their two hands because of the uniqueness, because of the sophistication, because of what? Because of the scalability, because of every other things that we might not even know now until we finally feel, until we see it. Commercial. Everybody will with the way where they will get value for their money, more value than their money, not money more than the value. This one now is value tax, more than the money. Hey, thank God for our CEO. Are you okay? And it will be at a new price. At a new price. I just say that, okay, that is it. And he said point four. He said after few days, mean a few days after, he said we'll announce the release of the next product in the lineup. Yeah, that like he has said this before that a lot of products are ready to be uploaded, then to be lined up in our ecosystem. Get ready, get ready, get ready. You can see the company is ready. Say, we are in ready, set, go mode. On your march, set, go. You want to go? All right. So I hope we are fine. So if you have any issue, any further explanation, you can reach out to anybody, you can reach out to anybody, including me, and you will be fine. But please, I don't want anybody to be left behind. I want everybody to follow the train. When you follow, you will enjoy the whole thing. But when you are joining, you are dropping, stopping and entering, stopping and entering, or some I've even stopped for a very long time in almost 3, 4, 5 stations behind. Those are the kind of people that they are not really having the feeling of the comfort that is in the train. So if your own, if some is even the last bus stop, the stop, their own is even better because they can quickly learn or understand between where they stop and the current position of the train. But those that have long drop, they are the one, they don't even know what is happening. They cannot even access the account. They don't even know anything. Please, at all, 9 bad pass. Try and find your way in and then begin to follow gradually. But let me just tell you, this is not a place to ignore because you are ignoring at your own peril. What you are supposed to get later, you start struggling again. Yeah, it will not make sense. Don't allow your village people succeed over you, please. Yes. Once again, thank you. Have a wonderful weekend. From Pastor Paul, 360 degree, Abuja, Nigeria. Thank you very much and have